Welcome to the new school year, and welcome to OES.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Arun Sharma, and I am the student body president this year. Fellow students, faculty, staff, parents, alumni, and guests, welcome to the new school year. I've received lots of advice regarding what to say today. The best advice was from several first graders who are now second graders in Miss Deborah's lower school Melodies Choir, where I work as the piano accompanist, and they told me to talk about cats. So here we go, and please do pay attention, even if you are in fact a dog person. I really appreciate it. So I don't have a cat, so I looked some things up. Cats have 230 bones in their bodies. They walk quietly like few other animals. So first with their right feet, and then with their left feet, and then the right feet again, you get the idea. And domestic cats, well, they need to be cared for by their community of humans to thrive. Similarly, students, whether cat lovers, dog lovers, or petless like me, need a supportive community of family, friends, and teachers to thrive. We are here today as a community, all together again at the Bell Tower for the first time in 3 years, thanks to the tireless efforts of so many at our school. The COVID response team, custodial crews, food service staff, and so many others who have worked nonstop to bring us back to normal. We are also enormously privileged to have wonderful teachers dedicated to ensuring what is best for us students. And out of the many, many teachers that I've had the privilege of learning from, I want to call out my earliest who remains at OES, Ms. Jackie Blake, my second grade teacher, who is kindness personified. Thank you, Mrs. Blake, for all that you did and all that you and your colleagues continue to do. For our class, the class of 2023, high school years have been more challenging than we could have imagined when we gathered here as freshmen 3 years ago. Just a few months into our high school journey, our dear friend and classmate Nabila Mazuz died in a tragic accident. Nabila, we miss you so much. A few months later, the pandemic hit, and people in our community and wider society suffered major losses. Among our students, teachers, and staff, as well as in society more broadly, the pandemic remains mirrored in an epidemic mental health crisis. Our class expected 4 glorious years of high school, the everyday little things, laughter, the joys of a friendly face, talking in person with friends about normal teenage worries. But high school turned into a Zoom waiting room, and while many of us escaped the most dire effects of the pandemic, all of us gathered here had days where we felt lost. When there is no recovery from what we have lost, where do we seek solace and inspiration? Where do we find it in our community, pulling it together? Well, one place where I found inspiration was among our teachers and youngest students. Despite all the challenges last year, Ms. Deborah's lower school Melodies Choir made some wonderful music. And their work demonstrates the importance of coming together, the power of music, and the importance of rebuilding community, and you know what? They blew my expectations away. Do you know who else blows expectations away? Cats. One lesson about cats deeply resonated with me, that they can jump 5 to 6 times their own length. This year, I call on all of us to be brave and use this time that we have. Let this be the year that we, like cats, jump 5 to 6 times our length, metaphorically, if not literally, and do those things in our lives that we've been waiting to do. Seize that moment and do those things that we've been unable to do. Because we can't take time for granted, Just ask the class of 2023. Now, we are greatly privileged to have our teachers and our great school and community. But with great privilege comes great responsibility. The focus of our energies cannot just be on ourselves. Let's seek to make our community better, more inclusive than we found it, and make a better country and world with justice and opportunity for everyone. This type of work involves making what the civil rights leader John Lewis called good trouble. In Miss Blake's class, I was a troublemaker. She helped me learn without trampling my spirit. Miss Blake, please do not get the wrong idea. I promise you I am still a troublemaker. But now I try to be a maker of good trouble. And that's what I ask of my fellow students. Let's take this year to make the trouble that needs to be made in order to better our school, community, and our world. At this moment, we are faced with a continuing pandemic, threats to democracy from around the world, major wars, and an existential crisis in the form of climate change. The world has served us lots of lemons, and there are going to be lots of thirsty people. No, I'm serious here. Let's work to turn the lemons we have been served into lemonade. Not just for us, but for our community and for all of humanity. And I will be your partner and champion in your efforts to better our school and our world. But first, I've got to look into getting a cat. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's have a terrific year.
All right. Such a privilege to follow you around. Follow you. Let us pray.